No, I mean, I looked up what
porn?
it takes to be a male porn star.
You need
judge me.
You need one thing.
But
it's
they said no. They said it's like it's
not the big one. You
it's
just
the
need a
guy's
working...
worst nightmare because you can't bust for like fucking like 2 hours straight or like 3 hours. You cannot bust. Like you have to be able to like hold that in.
I mean, he does have this.
Let me have a question.
So it's not satisfying.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Have you never? Do you know what edging is?
No.
Huh?
You know what edging is?
Edging?
Edging.
What's that?
Oh well. Imagine there's a cliff. First of all, before I even explain, just want to take a shot. I'm sorry, take a half shot. You know, there's no way I can do this. Like I was about to, Daniel's fucking choking right now.
It's like so.
No, I need to. I think people get way too consumed with porn and
no, you're right.
Their whole life.
I agree.
They just gotta know it's fake.
But
and
the
a
way
lot of those girls that are in pornography,
they're not enjoying themselves.
Traffic too.
Yeah, that's terrible, and life is cruel. But the way you introduced it was that these guys don't bust up for 4 hours. And my question was like, do you know what edging is? So come on, pour yourself a little tiny shot. I'm about to. Because he doesn't know what edging is. He doesn't know what edging
what?
is.
No, I don't.
You don't. I'll pour yourself a shot. I will explain to you what edging is.
Wait, so I gotta take one.
You see, we're doing this together. I don't care. I don't care how big. Yeah, I don't care how big or small your shot is. Like we're doing this together. Are you, like, what do you mean, Mister? My man is about to
get mine off. So that's I took 2 already. So
you're good.
2 more.
Cheers. You got 2 more.
Two
All right,
more,
not yet. We ought to like come together and
come together.
Yeah, edging.
It sounds like trimming your balls. That's what it sounds like.
It has something to do with the testicles, but no trimming. All right, so let's just edging.
I need to get more water.
You gotta get more. All right, we'll wait for my man, Senior Deltoids, and we'll gladly tell you what edging is. It's not that complicated actually, but it's just funny because.
How do you know what edging is?
It's almost like blue balls.
Yeah. Oh, Trey knows what edging is.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's a thing that people do to increase the pleasure. I'm waiting on my man to come back as senior Deltoids. Again, fitness and conspiracies. But like, the conspiracy of what are you doing now?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
All right, I have to do it without you then. Not to tell them. I can't blue ball the audience.
I'll shout from the bathroom.
I can't.
You see, they wobble.
All right, so edging is basically allowing yourself to become close to a release.
Ejaculation.
That
yep.
Scientifics, but not letting yourself doing it. So you're just getting yourself close. So, and you repeat this process over and over again to gratify that moment when you allow yourself to. From the bathroom, you said bust a nut, but this is true. So when you made that comment, like they have a very hard time. They don't bust a nut. You're right, because you have to reset and whatever. That's true. So their job is to edge themselves, as you stated. I don't know the porn industry. I have never researched the porn industry. I mean, every boy has researched the porn industry, but you know.
So, you guys, can we talk about
what's that?
Semen retention?
Yo, that's edging. It's part of edging. Like, because for example, right, if you're keeping it in, but let's say you're with a lady or with yourself. The goal is not to, you know what I'm saying? So that is semen retention.
I heard that's like, I don't want to like offend anybody.
It's not, it's not offensive. But that
don't say that. I hate when people say that. That's because come on, like who cares?
No,
like,
but let's take the shot together real quick.
So
let's just no. I mean, edging has no political affiliation.
No. What he said, like, I don't want to offend anybody. Like, I hate when people say that. I was going to say
that apparently everyone knows that it
has nothing to do with women. It's a
sin to ejaculate. But apparently, like, I heard...
My man says it's a sin to ejaculate.
Semen retention is actually, like, what you're supposed to do.
It's your life force.
And they said, like, if we were to find out that was horrible and we should not do that, like ejaculate at such a young age, then we never would have, but it's just key to like hold all your essence in and all your energy, and you know I think it's like the cause to like a lot of laziness.
That's true. So let me agree with you real quick before I know you have an opinion. But let me agree with you real quick. This is part of the fitness.
And depression.
So no, I agree with you. Like
a lot of mental disorders.
Super high key agree with you because you're right. If you are self-gratifying yourself without any work, which is in this situation a release of dopamine and sexual attention, you have not done the work of a regular guy finding a regular female, having a decent relationship where things can happen, right? You're gratifying all those feelings, thoughts, emotions, and everything that goes into it in a quick, less than 15, if you're a weird nigga, an hour and 35. like I'm joking. Like,
can I'm gonna say something like a little personal here, but it's just fun.
If you feel like letting the world know your personal shit, that's up to you. But I'm just agreeing with you. I'm trying to this is not me saving you right now. I'm just saying. I'm just
revealed to the internet what you do.
I'm just agreeing with you right now. I don't know. It's up to you. I will not stop you.
What's the longest time? What's the longest time that you had sex for?
Like are you saying
the longest?
So this is about fitness and conspiracy. So all right, let's run this and let's get back to semen retention and whatever. So thinking about it is the question is. Let me change your question. What's the longest time are you capable of having a nice time with a young lady for?
Yeah, that's true.
So, there's nervousness, there's a factor. There's comfortability, that's a factor. There's numbness. You can say comfortability, but numbness meaning like you're not bored, but you know what you're doing. And you know how you want to feel, and you're just aware of the situation you're in, right? And that's, I'm gonna say numbness, but like if you're a pilot and you've had 100 flights, you're a bit numb to it. You ain't scared. This is another Tuesday, right? So I believe every man has had a very quick moment, and I believe a man has had a very long moment. I don't believe every man has looked at the clock. Now, some dudes are different. It's like, we were starting no. Because if I do this, as I'm starting to have fun with the lady, she's going to push me off immediately. I don't know about you, but I cannot look at my watch or cell phone in the beginning of the thing. Now, what I can do is when I'm done, look at the clock and be like, oh, well, sweet Jesus, Burger King's a little bit. I don't.
I'm kind of hungry.
I'm kind of hungry. Would you like Waffle House? You know what I'm saying? But I've never looked at my watch and/or phone as I begin to have fun and say, "You have about 15 minutes." You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like sharing that, we can go down that hole for you. But I am. Yeah. Anyways, so just back to I want to touch on semen retention because
real quick, can I get your address typed in?
Not on the internet. But semen retention is a thing. You should not be releasing yourself too often.
You should save it.
Because release is good. Release actually helps.
Can I tell you last week I've noticed, I went a whole week without doing it. But I used to do it all the time, and then I just felt what's the point of doing it every day, just wasting all that energy? You just don't feel good about yourself anymore, and I just think you need to control it. It's not good. It's not healthy. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I can just run.
Well,
that's the
doing
number,
it every day
3
is not as
Does that make
effective,
sense?
but it's almost like getting
Did that
stung
person
on the
call
dick
you
by
when
it.
they get here? Oh,
Because
I mean, I can see
when
that
you do it every day,
so I'll
it's
just go
swelling.
down there.
Because you're working the muscle.
all right.
So if you want to get a bigger dick,
oh my god.
work
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not the episode. Anyways,
Damn.
look. All in all, they say the more often you have a release, your speech. It's not even a sponsor. But anyways, like it can cure like testicular cancer or whatever cancer. It's good for you. But overdosing in it, anything that's too much is bad for you, right? Any too much TV is bad for you. Any like fake. Now, to end this, if you use your imagination, you're creating dopamine versus self-giving dopamine you have not earned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it allows you to prepare yourself for the situation that is arriving in your future. Fitness, that's mental health. That's a certain mental fitness. So acknowledging what you're feeling, because that's some valid stuff that
and I think
can't say every dude goes through.
I think if you like did it less too, then you look at women in a different way as well.
You will appreciate. I've noticed that the bros that have taken a lesser route than doing that on a daily basis will appreciate and be a bit less misogynistic, because one, they are not looking at the opposite as an object. They're looking at women as something to love, to cherish, and to appreciate, because there is a fire in you that wants to appreciate. If all you're doing is self-gratifying, you're seeing them less and less and less. Because the funny thing about it is, like, the more you withhold from yourself in those situations that, like, whatever, the more you want to be appreciated. And the more you're like, oh my gosh, like, I have these needs. What, like, you're like, it's over here. You have needs too. So the more you feel a need for yourself, the more you're going to feel like that person has needs as well. And that's why they say in the theory of everything, semen retention does attract women, because your energy is not just vitality, but they can sense in you that you want to give to me what you want to have.
So let me ask you guys this. What would be your...
Damn it, Justin.
He's hungry too.
I'm hungry.
What would be y'all's, like, advice?
This is fitness and conspiracies. Oh my god.
It's also
Like,
food.
Yeah, we got to keep up with the calories here. Like, I might be on a cut, but...
Yeah.
Good chef.
Angry.
So...
If you guys really want to go down the rabbit hole, I also
not the masturbation rabbit hole.
Fitness and conspiracy.
Is it time for conspiracies? Like, no one's had like.
Wait,
shots?
Daniel, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, if you had, like, to say, because, like, we're saying, like, what it is, but, like, if someone's already down that route, how would they fix it? You know what I mean?
This guy right here.
Stop watching.
When
porn.
we used to work together at
But, like,
Fitness,
for them, it's like a mental thing.
Oh, yes, that's fucking hard, bro.
he was
It's
the
like
personal trainer, and
psychological.
I worked at the front. I was like,
Don't name
I did everything, but
Don't say
names.
where we worked.
No names.
But anyway, like him and I, we used to have conversations all the time about how he told me,
Of course,
like,
Senior Daniels.
you know, if you do it every day, and then you're not gonna have the same confidence as somebody else who doesn't. And women, they have like a radar for that. They can sense it. They can sense that. They can sense that essence.
They can sense your
right?
confidence.
They can
It's
smell
so
it.
weird, but like they can't. Like
They can. Like,
they
Yeah.
can sense your confidence and
They
your.
can,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
I think him and I, we tried to go like 1 week without doing it. I think he succeeded, but I failed. But just the other day, now I don't do it as much anymore. And like in my personal experience,
Look,
I feel
I think
like
it's 3 to 5, but like, bro,
a lot better and a lot healthier.
don't send the shit before you look.
I feel like I'm not as lazy,
I didn't.
Yeah.
right?
I feel like, yeah. Same type of thing.
For you.
I think that it's just it's like kind of like drinking. I mean, everything in moderation. Like I'm sure, like if you're going through a hard time, you know, and you just need to like, you know, crank one out every now and then. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
But like, if it's like something where, you know, it's like an everyday thing, it's probably too much.
Yeah, you can't take crack every day, bro. It's not gonna be the same.
Like twice a day. I mean,
Like,
I mean, unless you have that good shit.
usually, it means that you need to find something else to do.
People
And
who
you
smoke
have
weed
too
every
much
day.
time.
Yeah, like bro, like unless you're fucking Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg, that good.
I mean,
good.
I smoke weed every day.
I mean,
I
but
still get shit done.
think of what.
but that good shit though.
Think of what you could be doing every night instead of, you know, like.
Was I right though? Is that the address? What the fuck is it?
Think of what you could be doing every night instead of, you know,
Huh? 835. Oh wait, I think I can change.
doing it.
Yeah.
Then you could be doing something more productive.
My man, gotta get the food.
You know, because I need to make sure, like, bro, like I'm lit as much as both of y'all. Like, I know the numbers.
It's not 219, so
No, that's the address. I'm about the apartment joint, bro.
I was just gonna run down there.
Yo.
Though.
Oh yeah, I'm saying.
So,
Do you have like a
Bathroom?
charger? You know what kind of charger that
Yeah,
is?
that's a USB-C, my G.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have Android.
Fuck.
Anyways,
Alright, back to the podcast.
If you could help, if you could.
Trey. What is it?
835.
835 is the number on here.
No.
It's 827, bitch.
Eight what?
Nigga. Trey.
What is it?
Bro, I've had more shots than you. What are you talking about?
835.